Oh, hey everybody. I'm going to do a tutorial. I'm disorganized as usual. I'm going to do a tutorial today on studs, and maybe even I'll do another one on hoops. I'm not sure, but Carolyn's been wanting a tutorial on studs for a long time now. And studs are really easy. If you know how to make your bezel, or even for the real small, for 4mm stones, I buy pre-made bezels because it's just not worth making a bezel that small when it's cheaper actually to have them, to order them pre-made. So for my small studs, I don't even make them. I mean the bezel part. For the the stuff that's probably 5mm or more, I make my own. So for the purposes of this tutorial, the bezel's made. We went through making bezels on the last tutorial that I did. So I've got my bezels made, and for the posts, there's a terrible glare, so I can't see what you can. There we go. I think you can see my bench okay. I hope so. I like to use 20 gauge sterling for my posts. 20 gauge seems to be the friendliest of all the gauges for piercings. For myself though, I like 18 gauge, but I've had my ears pierced since I was 2, and they're weathered. So, the holes are large and they're not sensitive at all. I always say I could wear rusty nails in my ears and it wouldn't matter, and it probably wouldn't. Okay, one thing I hate about a lot of studs that I buy is that the backs are too long, the posts. Because I don't take my earrings off when I go to bed. So if the posts are too long, they hurt my neck. And so I try to make my post on the shorter side, about 0.4 inches, just the post, not the entire earring, or even a little shy of that. And I know for me personally, it's perfect. And so far, I've had people say that they don't stab their necks when they're sleeping. So that's really important for me in a post. It doesn't matter how beautiful it is. If it pokes the back of my neck when I lay down, then I won't wear it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut my wire from my posts. So I've got it about 0.4, but I'll go ahead and I'm gonna when I finish them off, I'll remeasure them. Okay, so that's it. I've got my posts right here, right there, and then I've got my 2 little bezel cups right here. I'm going to be making 5mm Sleeping Beauty turquoise studs today. I have an order for those. So that's it. You need your posts and you need your bezel cup. So we're going to go over to the torch. I'm going to carry you with me. My tutorials are always so professional, aren't they? Oy. Alright, hold on. I'm going to jiggle you around a little bit. I need to get situated here. Okay, I think. A normal person would get everything all set so they're all organized before they start recording, but not me. Okay. Oh, you can see. Where's Lulu? There's Lulu's. I actually took a picture of her because she looks like the Princess and the Pea today, sitting on a big stack of pillows. So, alright, I'm over here at my soldering station, and this is very easy. I want to make sure that you guys can see real well. I'm going to go like that. Okay. Now I solder on the charcoal. I'm putting my bezel cups open side down on my block, on my charcoal block. Then I'm gonna put some flux. on the back, plenty of flux on the back. I don't flux the posts too because they just kind of mush in there and get flux on them. I use both of my third hands to do this. I try to do both at once. Now, I use my third hand, I put my post in it, and I put it down right in the middle of my bezel. Or wherever you're going to want the post positioned. So it's nice to have two third hands for this purpose. Okay, they're right there. Make sure they're touching, make sure they're in the middle, as straight as you can get them. You don't need, you need hardly any heat for this, because these are little. And you don't want to melt that bezel right down, and you definitely will. So I've got my flame, got my solder. The flux is bubbling. Everything's getting red. One is done. Number 2 is done. Okay? Now I'm going to take these, I'm going to quench them in water and then put them in my pickling pot. See? That's it. Okay, so I'm quenching them right now. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to throw I would throw them in the pickling pot, and after they come out of the pickling pot, we're just going to pretend for a minute here. So a lot of people have a hard time, I think, with what to do, how to set the stones after, how to set the stones with the posts in them. So what I do is I use my vise. Oh gosh, can you see that? There it is. Okay. It's real sunny in my studio, so my laptop has a horrible glare, so I can barely see what it's recording. So sorry for all the weird shots. Okay, I put my post right in my vise, and I tighten it up pretty good. But you want to be careful when you set the stone. You don't want to turn the bezel around, or you're going to snap your post off. So, and I'm going to take my stone, put it in, and I'm going to set it just like that in the vise. And then what I do after that is I, pull it out, and then I remeasure it, make sure it's 0.4, and you see this will have to be snipped down, and then I soften the ends, polish it all up, and do whatever I'm going to do. Then I oxidize it or whatever, and that's it. That is how you make studs. So easy peasy. I think I will do another one on hoops a little bit later on. I need to get some orders finished and filled. So after I do that, maybe I'll be back. If not, I'll probably do it tomorrow. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just leave comments. Thanks. Oh, and for all of you who were dying to know, I did get my roots done. Bye.